So here we are with some 10v10 action, multiplayer, Wargame Airland Battle. I think we're going to have the job of taking Oscar. Got my French deck, which I made recently. Going to deploy that, test it out. We'll see if it's any good. Now I'll use the forward operating base just to supply some. I love the way people just quit right at the beginning. It's pretty classic. It's okay. Let's see where he just went. He just went from Tango, so I guess I'll need to put a command there for the team, just so we still keep it, still get the necessary supply. I'll have to do. I think I might have to actually help take Mike as well by the looks of it, mainly due to the lack of men. So that's what I'll do now. Get some of the Legionnaires, some Chasseurs, ATGM. Don't have any anti-air infantry in the French deck, of course, which is a bit of an issue. I guess it'll be my job to capture that sector as well. So yeah, this might go badly. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get enough men out there. But we'll see. We'll do our best. It's a bit annoying having to deal with so many positions at once. This is a bomber, right? I hope so. Does it give you the stats? Yeah, it's a bomber. Nice and cheap bomber. So it's like I got both of these sectors to deal with. Team onto really deployed in an ideal manner. Don't know what Tenek is doing. Probably going to decide he's going to help on a flank or do some crazy air attack tactic. It was amusing that there was another guy called Phoenix in the lobby. I guess I'm just a bit more pretentious than him. And yeah, okay. I think we've got everything down. So I'm going to try and hold 3 sectors. I don't think I'll be attacking, which is convenient since I don't really know how. Well, I understand in principle. But I find it's a lot more tricky in practice. Okay. So I did bring some artillery. I don't think they're very good artillery. I think they're artillery anyway. But it's good to have some, regardless. It's good to have a mix of the automatic weapons and the missile anti-air in your army. So that way you are able to deal with the stealth bombers with the bombs which track the radar, which the missile ones use, which therefore renders them pretty ineffective. It's looking okay so far. Let's just deploy these guys. I think I'll want to put a recon up here, just in case they come. Yeah.
On en revient toujours aux fantassins et son fusil.
Looks vaguely like they might have some air units there, which would be a bit irritating.
Est-ce qu'un hélico ennemi a été repéré?
But there's no evidence that they're heading towards us so far, which is good. Buying us a little bit of time just to position a few more men over here. Excellent, okay. I think we've dealt with the situation over here as well. So I'm just going to pull all the VABs back to a safe area in the back. As you can see on this map, you get spawn positions in the centre. So, it's inevitable fire from the sky. Now, generally, you can manage to maintain your forces in a town, as long as they're not too clustered, against quite a lot of artillery fire, actually. Fairly sustained artillery fire can be withstood. Quite like the VAB transport vehicle, it's relatively cheap and very fast. Let's pull this guy back as well. This one, just pressing U to. It's good to try and remember the shortcut commands. U will unload your vehicle. I think V to evacuate your planes. They do help. I tend to neglect the hotkeys in these games, mainly out of laziness. So now it's time to reinforce this slightly further forward position. It's a bit more territory than I'd usually like to hold on one of these maps, because obviously there's quite a few players, and so there's a lot more micromanagement if you're playing it like this. But I think this sector generally doesn't get attacked very often, or if it does, then you're in big trouble. We'll get some recon and some infantry out just in case. We'll just march these guys up a little bit. Keep that guy there. Okay. So far we're not being assaulted, which is good. Because we don't have an awful lot of forces in position yet. We can try and get some of our anti-missile units. I have a lot of anti-missile units in this deck at least. We can get enough of them on the line, and we can probably counter a pack tank rush then. Which tends to be the problem because our tanks are very inferior, and I mean seriously inferior. Alright, so everything here is under control. Let's just take a look. A lot of fighting on the flanks as usual. It'd be interesting if there were a few more maps, but it's only this one. Multiplayer though, can be quite considerable. At the moment though, a lot of games are mostly actually take place. So we might be able to hold out in the centre. There's no reason to neglect our situation though. The reason I pull the valves back rather than using them to scout, like some people do, is just so I don't like to give them the free points. I don't use the information that effectively. Oh wow. This guy's... I don't think there are any troops on them. So he's either bluffing or he's scouting. I'm not sure which. Let's put some scouts out in this forest. I think these guys are out of fuel in here, which isn't ideal. We'll try and get some troops in there to assist them, if we can. These guys aren't actually in cover. It's just fantastic. Oops, I hear some gunfire already. See what I mean? Sometimes they just try and sneak through. I don't think they managed to land any troops. Just spread out some defense just in case. They might have landed troops somewhere, just out of our line of sight. The VABs there took a few pot shots at those flying
Des clients pour une
flying
fonction
planes.
taxi.
Don't know what the kind of planes. I guess you could have a landed plane, but not in this game. Just they come from off the map.
On change de position, démarrez.
Those are helicopters anyway, of course.
On en revient toujours au fantassin.
Okay. There are hostiles in this town, turns out.
Section prête en formation. Section prête en formation.
Yeah, maybe it was necessary. I'm trying to save these chieftains.
Si l'ennemi est à portée, alors nous aussi.
But whether we'll succeed, I'm not certain. There's quite a lot of enemies. And they have anti-air here, so I'll not be able to call it mine. It's like saving driver. Pull down some fire. These flame guys might be interesting. Sadly, I don't have any anti-air infantry. It's already called too early. We can bring men on though. So that's what we'll do for now.
On a des problèmes.
Try and help our English allies as much as we can. Though this is going to be difficult. Oh yeah, we're never going to beat supply that chieftain. Not in time anyway.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
One of our good tanks, maybe? Just for the drama.
On est occupé avec des hostiles.
Slip in a Milan or two around.
On est occupé avec des hostiles.
Those guys are
Besoin d'un transport?
it's just a fact.
Quelqu'un a appelé un taxi?
Trying to get all these VABs out of here.
Ok, on y va aussi vite qu'on peut.
We might spot a few enemies on the way.
On a des problèmes.
Just slotting a few of our cheap tanks.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
I think we're probably going to need some more infantry in this forest, actually.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
Should probably focus a bit more on my own
Je suis au milieu d'un
defense.
combat. Cette zone déplacée 5 fois pire. Je suis au milieu d'un
Second. Now all our units are coming somewhere a long way away.
combat.
Probably this way. So we can basically wait for the enemy.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
Sending in these challenges is a bit risky. I think I'm still out of range, unfortunately. Maybe I should pull these guys a
Je
bit
suis au
further
milieu d'un
forward.
combat.
Though I don't think I can. Oh, we took some fire over here when I wasn't
Besoin
looking.
d'un transport?
I think we still got our plane though, which is good.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
Just out of range still. Still just out of range.
Je suis au
We're
milieu
gonna
d'un
kill
combat.
that chieftain though, we can't do anything. Why does this guy keep breaking? It's always good to keep all your forces supplied.
Je suis au milieu d'un
Just
combat.
swing out some supplies all around. Supplies for everyone.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
Maybe park a few tanks in this woods. Sometimes they'll come down this road.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat. Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
Some of our tanks are coming from the left hand side. This is great. Oh, we'll just try and position a few more men around against some very serious problems we might run into.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
We'll leave these VAs to support. They do help, they have guns. The problem is, of course, that if you have a larger, because a unit of men is quite small, it's decent stuff, but vehicles are a bit more obvious. Not much more likely to detect
Je suis au milieu d'un
these
combat.
chesters. People quitting, it's inevitable in any online game.
Besoin qu'on explose un char, mon
It's always
colonel.
irritating. There's really no reason. I mean, I've seen the situations where one guy has beaten like 7 other
Ok,
guys.
on y va aussi vite qu'on peut.
Because as much as having lots of micro helps, also it's easier to organise everything if you're controlling everything, if you have a centralised command. I would try and capture this sector. I don't have any. Well, I probably have one spare command left, and I'm a bit overstretched as it is.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
I feel a bit overstretched anyway.
À votre service, mon colonel. Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
Oh, what's this? Another enemy plane. Maybe it's time to try.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
Someone else got it. Damn. Lost a legion somewhere. I don't know why. We'll evac this plane and go and check out the
Je suis au
situation.
milieu
as
d'un
well.
combat.
Did we get any? I think we did get some more guys in, which is good.
Je suis au milieu d'un combat.
Spread a few logistics guys around, just keep these guys fighting for as long as possible. So your logistics keep your guys, especially missile units, which run out of ammo very fast, will keep them operational for extended period of time, so there's an enemy attack coming down the middle here,
Grenade, mon colonel.
or like 100 MiGs. Never seen that many MiGs at once. I don't think we got any of them. Wow. On the bright side, somehow that Roland survived. I don't think we got a single one of those planes there, despite all that anti-air. Shows you how good decent ECM is. I think we might have lost a tank, but to be honest, that's a small price to pay under the circumstances. That many Mirages, sorry, MiGs called in all at once. Well, Mirages didn't impress me, frankly.
À vos ordres, mon colonel.
Did those guys make it down here? They did. Cool. So we'll call these guys back as well.
C'est parti.
Position these men. I'm just taking advantage of the cover. I'm all out on the
L'ennemi
defensive
est à
here.
portée. Alors nous aussi.
Generally try and assist a bit in motions, but this time I think we're going to have our hands full just holding our ground. Having large groups of units isn't always good because if they get stunned, I think it'll affect the whole squad. On the other hand though, you don't always have a choice. A lone transport helicopter. Some infantry unit which is marching over the mountain. Another VAB PC to capture this sector. It's a bit risky. You know, we can't quite afford it. It's high risk, but I think it's worth the risk to give us a chance of winning out down here. It's our supply line in a way. Sadly, I think they can all see us. They'll have recon somewhere around here. You know how it is. If they can see you, if you can see them, they can see you. Ooh. That's a good opportunity to take out command.
Alors mes kites, vous attendez quoi? Votre café au pieu? Oui mon colonel. Tout le monde se bat, personne se bat.
Might have taken out the command. Maybe. If not, we'll just call in that strike again, I guess. With some special forces or some such. Right in our base. What should we do? Order some more chasseurs in? I'm not really sure what I'll do. Did our command make it? I get the impression that it didn't. It's unfortunate. Are we under attack with our base? Okay, maybe that was an aircraft actually. It's not so bad.
On a des problèmes. Enfin de l'action. Enfin de l'action.
Should we order another one of our little bombers?
On est occupé avec les hostiles.
Oh my god, there's more of them. Might be a couple actually. How about our guys up here? We got anyone
On a
in?
des problèmes.
Not just yet.
On est occupé avec
You
les
guys need to
hostiles.
stay in cover or you're gonna get killed.
On a des problèmes.
Okay, I like the cheap bombs, but don't worry about them. Took out my command as well. Just ask someone to put a new command there because I'm all out. Don't know why we're not getting any troops into position at the moment. See if anyone sends a command. this position.
Cible en vue, visée en cours.
You doing it? Hopefully some losses have been another command we take this place. We just hold out long enough. This is, I think the purple need to test that. Thanks again. Don't think we shot down a single one of those again.
Checklist, ok, à partir.
We can't even deal with this one force in this town. It's alarming.
On a des problèmes.
Okay, I'm just going to reinforce some of our other positions since
On a des
I'm
problèmes.
going to have to neglect them for a while. Yeah, we got some kills there. Slight improvement. I have to resupply in this woods.
Hostile. On en revient toujours aux fantassins et son fusil.
That'll have to do for now. That's provided us with another command so far. Fly in some reinforcements.
Hostile.
That's gonna have to do for now.
Hostile.
More enemies in the forest.
Mission prête en formation.
Yeah, I'm struggling to deal with these sort of large infantry squads basically. Large infantry squads. I think this might have happened before. So I called in one against this random unit. Might actually have anti-air, so maybe this is a mistake. Anyway, this guy seems to take the fighter's load. Yeah, I did have a load of anti-air.
Quelqu'un a besoin d'un ange gardien?
That guy's down. Lost both, I think, yeah. Wasn't totally worth it. I don't know how he failed to take out that helicopter.
Je veux les booster. On est occupé avec des hostiles. On est occupé avec des hostiles. On est occupé avec des hostiles. On est occupé avec des hostiles.
Here they come. Do I have any aircraft left? Oh, I think they just won the game. Oh dear. Let's see. Defeat. How badly did I do? Yeah, I lost a fair bit. It was a bit spread out. Oh no. So I killed a few, but I could get good positive KD, I guess, and I did capture most of the team's command points. I was have to spread out a lot. Who got the most kills for us? Tank did quite well. The ATGM. These are all just transport vehicles, though. Oh, these guys got some of the enemy MiGs. I keep mixing up Mirages and MiGs. I lost a lot of guys to the MiGs and to these reserves. Command's got a lot of points, though. We did what we could.